ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up. What's happening? Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm quite a few minutes late here this morning, but I am actually sitting outside a doctor's appointment here and having some difficulties getting everything started here. My little mount that I put this on was not cooperating. We had all kinds of stuff going on here, that little adversity this morning, but nothing major, nothing we can't overcome. But I'm headed in to get my knee checked out this morning, so I had to do this from the road here. So at any rate, guys, today's topic is one that I think everybody can relate to. You know, at times we all go through these moments where we have some tough times, we have some doubt that builds up, and we start to question the things that we're doing. And so yesterday was a great example for us as a company of just persevering through a lot of situations and things coming together. And it was a great reminder to me of, just stay the course, guys, and don't ever give up when you know that what you're doing every single day that what you're doing, those activities are the right things that create the right results. And so, sometimes that's what it takes. It takes a lot of loyalty in the same direction to create those results that you want and that you're looking for. If you guys could share this out, I appreciate it, so that other people can get here and start their day off right. But, when it comes down to it, guys, you got to really stay disciplined to your process, right? Whatever that process is. And, people ask me all the time, well, how do I know that I have the right process? How do I know that I'm doing the right thing? And I would tell you this: follow your gut. I think that every time we are not doing the right thing, we pretty much know. You have some, a large question of doubt when you're making the plan, if it will work or not. Ask other people, ask resources that you trust. I think that, once you get that plan in place and you know what it takes to be successful, you just have to stay the course. And it's not always easy, guys. It's going to get difficult. There's going to be situations where you feel like you're doing all the right things and you're not getting a result. I am here to tell you guys, it's happened to me hundreds of times in my career. If you just stay the course and you keep putting in the work, you will absolutely get the result that you're looking for. Most people are not patient enough to stay the course. And so over a period of time, people put in a lot of effort, then they get frustrated and they stop. And then they put in a lot of effort and then they get frustrated and they stop. And so it's not about how hard you can work for short periods of time. It's not about how much effort you could put in for one single week or one single month. It's about a body of work over a long period of time. And this is true, guys, whether it's your personal life or your professional life. If in your marriage, if you decide that, you're going to be a great husband or you're going to be a great wife for a couple of weeks, and then you let something that your spouse does bother you and you get frustrated and you go back to the same old stuff, well, then you're not going to get the results that you're looking for, right? But if you just commit to the process, you commit to what you have to do all the time, you commit to putting other people first. That's Keith Calloway, my buddy, told me the other day that his father stands by a theory of just putting others first. So if it's in your marriage, put the needs of your spouse first, put the needs of your children first, and you will never have problems. You come second or you come third. It's the same professionally, right? If you've got a team of people that you are responsible for, their needs need to come first. And, that is the definition of leadership. That's what we're all put here to do, is to put others and serve others first. We talked a lot about that yesterday. But it is putting other people first, staying the course, staying disciplined to that process for a long period of time, many, many, many times, most of the times, it's going to feel like you're not getting there. And I'm here to tell you, when you feel like you're about to give up and you feel like you're not going to get there, Adam Golson just said it in the comments, that's how you know you're about 3 feet from gold. And so when you know that it's getting really tough, that's the sign that there's something great about to happen. I promise you guys, I've been through it 100 times. The harder it gets, I tell people this one all the time, but when adversity strikes, it almost gets me excited because I know that something great is about to happen. And I also know that many of my competition, the people that want me to lose, they're going to quit in those moments that get tough. So that is my opportunity to advance myself, to advance my team, to stay calm under pressure and capitalize on all the work that went into getting to that point. What's happening, Lance, Judd, Patricia, Carrie Ann? I got a lot of people I can't see very well on my live stream here on my phone. But just remember that, guys. When it gets really tough, that means you're this close to something great. And everybody else, the whole world, guys, is soft. I promise you. And so when things get tough, people retreat. That's what happens. That's what everybody does. That's why the entire world never really gets any further than they do. And so the reality is, if you want to go do big things and you want to see success that you've never seen before, you have to be prepared to go through those moments of extreme adversity. One of the guys that's on this stream this morning, I won't mention his name, but he sent me a text and said, man, when you were coming up in business, were you scared to death when you got into these kinds of situations? And my response to him was, I still am, man. I still get scared every time we embark on something new or different than what we've done. Here's the difference. I still move forward today, and I don't get frozen by that adversity. I don't get frozen by the fear. I use that fear as fuel, and I tell myself, this is the moment. If you look at athletes, right? In the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, the New England Patriots are playing the game. Who is the person on the sidelines that wants the ball the most? Tom Brady wants it in his hands, right? You have to become that person. You have to become that person that when adversity hits, people look to you and say, what do you think we should do? And that's the reality. If you can learn to do that and you just stay the course through those tough times, you stay calm, you keep other people calm. When you come out the other side, guys, there's a whole new beautiful world of things that you get to see. But if you give up, if you quit, you throw in the cards in those moments of adversity, all that work that you put into that point is all for nothing. So think about that. Stay the course and embrace the process that it takes to get what you want. That's where people go wrong. They think that it's easy. They think there's a pill you can take to lose 100 pounds in 90 days. There's not. The reality is, even if there was, it won't work long term. It might work for that moment. But the reality is, your diet hasn't changed. Your workout routine hasn't changed. Your behaviors haven't changed. And so when you're done taking that pill, you're going to go right back to what you were before. So the only way to create progress in your life is to embrace and fall in love with the process that actually makes you better. And it's, by the way, guys, nobody goes through this process unscathed without going through some pain, some discomfort, some things that they don't really like. I do things every single day that I don't want to do. Every single day. And sometimes I don't get all the things done that I promised myself I would do. Nobody is perfect. We are in the pursuit of perfection. We're trying to chase it down, but the reality is you will never get it. But you get closer and closer and closer and closer every single day that you're willing to put in the work. Every day that you're willing to persevere and stay the course, you will get better and better and better and better. And after you look back a year down the road, you will not recognize the person that you look back and saw. I used the expression about the person in the mirror, right? When you look at the person in the mirror, is that a person that keeps their promises to themselves? I just said this to Trisha on my team the other day. If somebody in your life told you they were going to come help you at your house, they were going to help you do some project around your house, they were going to come to your child's birthday party, they were going to do this, they were going to do that, and they never showed up, how long would you keep that person as a friend? Probably not very long, right? But we break those promises to ourselves every single day and excuse it. Just let it go, because nobody else knows but you. If you take a long, hard look in the mirror and you figure out how many promises you're keeping to yourself, and you can improve that number and percentage, you're going to live a much happier life. I promise you guys. And so, yesterday was a great lesson. It's like, we as a company, we have stayed the course in the face of tons of adversity, just things happening. And by the way, they happen in every company, just most people aren't willing to share it. Every single company goes through things that make it harder to succeed. Only the great companies, the companies that stick around for a long time, they're the ones that learn how to use that adversity as fuel and keep their focus on the prize. And the prize for us isn't money. The prize for us isn't revenue. The prize for us, it's none of that. I sent an email to my team yesterday and just said, not for nothing, but what we do is not easy. And thank you for what you do. And I just want you guys to know that I'm proud of what we do. I'm proud of what we do because we do what's right in the face of extremely tough times. Everybody has values and integrity until it's going to cost them some money, or it's going to cost them some discomfort, or it's going to cost them. And our team stays committed to that no matter what. And that is something to be proud of. Results, revenue, growth, profit growth, all of those things come as a result of doing the right things. And that's what this episode is all about. It's about stay the course. Just stay the course, guys. Don't give up. When it's getting tough, get excited because something great's about to happen. I promise you. And your competition's going to quit. The herd will thin. And if you could just stay the course, you stay focused, you're lapping people. Every time you go through adversity, get a smile on your face, and inside you, get excited. I tell the team we want to be just like ducks, calm as shit on the top of the water and paddling like hell underneath. Nobody sees. Everybody thinks that everything's just calm, but boy, are we swimming underneath the water. And I'll leave you guys with that. I got to head into my appointment here to get my knee checked out. But I appreciate you guys spending every morning with me here. It is Friday, so I hope you guys close the week out strong. For you people in sales, make sure you do your follow-ups today. Just keep pounding on it, guys. No matter how hard it gets, stay focused. Keep doing what you know is right, and the results will come. You just got to stay the course, guys. Stay the course. I know it's tough. By the way, for everybody out there that's an entrepreneur, you are not crazy. We are here to be there with you. Everybody that's on this stream that's an entrepreneur, that's a friend of mine, we're here to walk shoulder to shoulder with you. You're not crazy. Everybody that goes to work every day at a job might think that you're crazy or tell you you're crazy for taking a chance. I know there's some guys on here that I've had this exact conversation with. You're not crazy. You have something inside of you that's different than everybody else. Embrace that. Don't fight it. And you will absolutely be on your course to changing the world. You just can't quit. You got to keep going. And when it gets tough, get excited because something great's about to happen. Have a great Friday, guys. Love you guys.